This television has personality, an 85-inch one to be precise, and it gives you everything in a way that makes you want to sit very, very still and just watch. Welcome to Reviews Inside TV, where we take a serious look at seriously big screens. And today I'm unpacking the TCL 85-inch Class QM8K Mini LED QLED Google TV, a 2025 flagship that promises cinematic brightness, low latency for gaming, and a powerful voice remote experience. This beast of a TV is built around a QD Mini LED panel. That's quantum dot enhanced miniature LEDs, combined with TCL's so-called Halo control system. Under the hood, that comprises high-energy microchips, condensed microlenses, a reduced optical distance, and a 23-bit two-direction backlight controller. The aim? To deliver very fine local dimming control, with deep blacks and bright highlights without the halo artifacts you might expect from a mini LED display. The screen itself is a crisp glow WHVA panel, meaning it's designed for wide-angle viewing, and features an anti-reflective, nearly bezel-free zero-border design. In terms of motion, it supports a native 144Hz refresh rate, and via its Game Accelerator 288 mode, it can push up to 2188 VRR, very attractive for competitive gaming. The graphics are driven by TCL's AIPQ Pro processor with AI-powered tuning for motion, color, contrast, clarity, and HDR. On the HDR front, it supports Dolby Vision IQ, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG. For local dimming, it uses a precise dimming L2 system with up to 3,800 dimming zones depending on the source. Audio-wise, it's rugged. Bang & Olufsen tuned speakers with Dolby Atmos, plus Google TV with a backlit voice remote, including hands-free Google Assistant and Alexa compatibility. Ports include HDMI 2.1, though some users note ceiling on bandwidth issues. So why would someone pick this TV? If you're building a home cinema or want a gaming screen that doubles as a movie monster, this aims to solve common pain points: lack of brightness, poor contrast, input lag, and poor off-axis viewing. With its mini LED design, you get high peak brightness and excellent contrast without the risk of burn-in that OLED can bring. The wide viewing angles of the WHVA panel means people across a big room can enjoy consistent color and luminance. Setting it up was a mixed bag in my experience. After unboxing, which is its own workout by the way, mounting it or placing it on a stand takes dedication. Once powered up, the Google TV interface installed updates, and I connected my console, a PC, and a streaming stick. The first impression was that the panel is very bright. HDR content popped, specular highlights looked excellent, and local dimming felt precise in scenes with a lot of contrast. For movies, especially ones with dark skies or space scenes, the black levels felt impressively rich. When watching in a bright room, the anti-reflective coating did its job. Glare was mitigated, and the image remained vibrant. Switching to gaming, I tested with a PC via HDMI 2.1 and a PlayStation. With Game Accelerator 288, variable refresh rate kicked in, and fast-paced racing games felt fluid. There was very little input lag. Very competitive players will appreciate that. But there's a caveat. On some PCs, users report that to achieve stable 120 Hz, they need to use a tool to lower the HDMI bandwidth to 40 gigabits per second. Otherwise, the TV may black out or drop frames. In practical streaming use, Netflix, Disney+, and YouTube all ran smoothly, and switching between content via voice control felt instant. For movies, I ran a Dolby Vision test clip and saw vivid color and strong contrast. The AI upscaling handled 1080p content decently, though it's not foolproof. You may notice softness on compressed streams. Now, there are several things this TV does very well, but it's not perfect. On the plus side, the brightness is phenomenal for a non-OLED set, local dimming is very fine-grained, and color vibrancy is strong, thanks to quantum dot technology. The wide-angle panel means that even if you're not sitting directly in front, the image stays consistent, which is a big bonus for a room with multiple seating positions. The Google TV platform is full-featured, and the voice remote is intuitive and responsive. On the flip side, some users report a flickering or judder effect, particularly during panning shots or moving objects. Reviewers have noted this even when motion smoothing is turned off. According to user reports, there's also a risk of coil whine or buzzing from some units, especially in the 85-inch model. A few owners mention quality control inconsistencies. One person said this was their third unit due to early issues, which raises some eyebrows on reliability. Additionally, not all HDMI 2.1 ports deliver the full bandwidth, which might compromise high-end PC gaming performance unless you're careful with settings. The internal audio, while good for a TV, lacks heft at very high volumes and might not replace a dedicated soundbar for cinephiles. When it comes to value for money, this TV sits in a high-tier but not ultra-premium bracket. Given its size and feature set, mini LED, 3,800 local dimming zones, 144 Hz native refresh, game accelerator 288, Bang & Olufsen audio, it's competitively priced against similarly spec'd OLEDs and premium LCDs. Compared to something like the TCL 85-inch C7K, this QM8K delivers major upgrades in brightness, backlight control, and gaming responsiveness. For a similar price, some OLED alternatives like LG's C-Series may offer better black levels, but risk burn-in. Meanwhile, Hisense U-Series mini LEDs might match some of these specs, but often fall short on viewing angle or brand support. In terms of build, the construction feels solid. The panel is thick but not unwieldy, the zero-border bezel design gives it a modern, minimalist feel, and the materials feel premium for a TV in this category. Given TCL's reputation and how this model is a 2025 flagship, it seems likely to hold up well over the years. There's no long-term history yet, but TCL's previous QM series sets have shown decent durability in user forums, especially when not overdriven constantly. Regarding support, I didn't personally have to contact customer service, but community feedback suggests mixed experiences. A few users saw prompt replacements when there were panel defects, while others found firmware updates lagging or unclear. On the upside, TCL seems open to replacement when needed, but you may need persistence if you're picky. I didn't find widespread, meaningful firmware updates that dramatically changed performance during my testing, so software updates were not a defining factor in my experience, which is fine because the baseline feature set is very strong. So, where does this all leave us? The TCL 85QM8K is a powerhouse for anyone who wants a large screen that handles both cinematic HDR and competitive gaming. It delivers exceptional brightness, fine local dimming, great motion performance, and a rich feature set for smart TV use. But it's not for the faint of heart. Quirks around flicker, potential bandwidth limits for gaming PCs, and a risk of quality control issues mean it's best suited for someone willing to spend the time calibrating and possibly returning if something's off. If you've got the space, the budget, and you're after something that punches way above what a standard LED TV can do, this set is likely to impress. But if you're ultra-sensitive to motion artifacts or want guaranteed silence and perfect blacks, then an OLED might still be worth considering, especially for smaller screens. Thanks for sticking with me through that deep dive. If you've got thoughts or questions, maybe you already own this set, or you're thinking of picking one up, drop a comment below. The link to check the latest pricing is in the comments, and if you enjoyed this review, hit like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you don't miss future tech breakdowns. Goodbye till next time from Reviews Inside TV. Stay big, stay bright.